Sacramento Kings have lost 3 games in a row tonight, trying to get well against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns, who have won 6 of the last 10. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook needs 17 points to pass Oscar Robertson for 15th on the all-time list. Start you off in the first, that's Keegan Murray knocking down a 3. Sacramento up by 6. Then Devin Booker just went wild. Difficult shot. He gets the ball plus the foul, then almost makes Drew Eubanks fall as he steps back and hits the 3. There's another look at that one. Then Booker pulls up from the mid-range. That one goes down as well. You get the idea. Devin Booker pretty good at basketball. Falling back and hit the baseline jumper here. He hits 20 points in the first 12 minutes of the game. In the second, Russell Westbrook has Keon Ellis for the 3. The Kings take the lead. 15 points on the game for Ellis. Later in the second, Oso Ighodaro crosses over Thompson in traffic. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds off the bench. 42-40, Phoenix in front by a bucket more. Booker to end the half. He goes up and floats this one in and one. The free throw goes down. He had 27 points at the half. Phoenix up by 6 straight. In the third, Dylan Brooks makes the 3 that throws it inside to Mark Williams, who gets the layup and 1. He had 15 points and 9 assists on the break. Murray with a strong drive and finish.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day today. Today we got the Suns and the Thunder. We're taking on the best team in the NBA. So that's going to be fun tonight. Yeah, I got more Suns basketball. Hope everybody's having a good old day today. I'm having a pretty good day. I slept for a lot of the day.
Gets his piece of history. Russell Westbrook passes Oscar Robertson for 15th all-time in scoring. He also passed Robert Parrish on the all-time field goals list.
The Patriots won today. That was good.
Gets the steal, takes it in for the stuff, and the Suns win again. It's their second straight win. They take it by 27. Final score 129-102.
Williams, and he has not missed a beat on the inside.
Joe Smith, no contest. Jermaine
One-on-one. And that's because the ball got swung.
gets it in the hands of O'Neal. In the air, too hard. Another offensive rebound, another basket, another throw. Van O'Neal rises and hits.
That's good basketball.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that playoff schedule to come out, or at least for the wild card series, the wild card round.
Again, no foul as he walks right in.
But yeah, anyway, we got the Suns and the Thunder tonight. Starting lineup for the Suns, we have Dillon Brooks, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams, Devin Booker, and Colin Gillespie. Grayson Allen is still out. He's probably going to play. Do we play tomorrow, or when do we next play? Yeah, we play tomorrow, so I think he's expected to play tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be good. And yeah, Jalen Green's still inactive, obviously. We don't know when he's going to be back. Probably, he's getting closer, though. Probably just a few weeks away. For the Thunder, they have Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Cason Wallace, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Hartenstein, a notable inactive. They also have Jalen Williams, number 8. Jalen Williams, number 6, is inactive. So that's Jay Willie. Yeah, remember, they have 2 Jalen Williams on that team. Jalen Williams, number 8, J-Dub, and Jay Williams, number 6. That's Jay Willie.
And the defending champs come calling. And a getaway game before hitting the road for the next 2. It's a Suns and a Thunder here on Arizona's Family Sports. Well, I have the Sunday Fun Day to you, gang. Glad you could join us. I got the Hall of Famer, Ann Myers-Drysdale. I'm Kevin Ray. We'll check in here shortly with Amanda Bluecraft. Well, it was a huge win for the Suns in so many ways, Andy. And it was vintage Devin Booker, all-star Devin Booker, if you will, in his bag and the many layers of luck, as we've seen not only Friday night, but in recent games.
It was fun to see him in the zone, especially early in that first quarter. Just his patience, his balance, understanding that he had it going, and his teammates understood that he had it going, and not just with his mid-range shots, but then he draws 2, 3 guys, and when it gets dribble penetration, he knows how to spot up his teammate. And so he's getting assists, he's getting the mid-range jumpers, and then the drives. The drives, we just said, create so much, not only for himself, but also for his teammates. But when he gets inside, he's also creating fouls. And I think that that is a big part of his game that is really improving every year.
And 20 points in the opening quarter. Maybe the best post-game line came from Connor Gillespie when he was set to sub in for Book in his normal routine. And Connor looked at Jordan and said, I don't think he wants to come out. They were exactly right. He had a heater going. There was no way that Book was coming off the floor. But he didn't do it alone. In fact, the last 3 weeks, we have really seen the emergence and raising the level of play of the hometown product.
The Broncos have won the number 1 seed.
That second unit, and they take great pride in how they change the game coming in. And he's gotten more confidence. He's averaging about 20 minutes a game, but when he comes in, he really makes a difference. His shot was huge, and then he's coming up with some dunks. Again, his teammates finding him. He was very efficient yesterday. He came with blocks. He came up with steals. Just his presence, not only on the offensive end, making himself available to his teammates, but also on the defensive end.
Yeah, maybe it's that prodding from Dylan Brooks, channeling the inner demon of one Oso Ighodaro. We'll need more of that tonight from Oso and a whole lot of the other guys as well. Well, stat lines aren't always eye-popping, but Royce O'Neal proves on a nightly basis how indispensable he is. From the three-point stroke to the elite delivery.
Oh my God, I gotta update my thumbnail.
Long-target passing. Rolls-Royce is the NBA's version of a 5-tool.
I gotta update my thumbnail.
We'll look to give Shea and the Thunder a little storm warning. Sun, Thunder, adding some sizzle to your Sunday next year on Arizona's Family Sports.
I gotta update my thumbnail. The thumbnail's not accurate.
And how was everything? Awful. Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to the chef. Send in the chef.
There we go.
Why are you dressed like that?
Thumbnail's updated.
We don't have workers' comp insurance, so safety first.
We really need to get pie. They do workers' comp insurance for small businesses.
You should put pie on the menu.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Yes! Safety first, then pie insurance.
Is your PC letting you down? With Snapdragon, get a PC that performs up to 90% faster than others when unplugged.
24 seconds, 24 dreams, 24 setbacks,
It's under a
24 opportunities, 24 sacrifices, 24 wins, 24 losses, 24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen. But the game never stops.
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
More pregame workouts for Jalen Green. That means Jordan, pretty soon we'll have even more options, more depth, and explosiveness when this guy suits up. It's on the unit.
Explosiveness, yeah. He's like the picture in the dictionary to explosiveness.
Exactly. And there's a big month ahead for the Suns this month of January for sure. Hornitos, TC's Ring of Honor mate, Steve Nash hanging out. Some quality time on the court with some of the fellas, including Devin Booker and Colin.
Fuck the thumbnail. Oh, what's up?
Right now, this should be sponge time.
You never accepted my friend request and oh shit, my bad. I can maybe do that right now.
I mean, he's so basic in the way he teaches things.
How you doing today, Andy?
Things and read bodies and.
I can maybe do that right now. Can I do that right now? I can do that right now. I can accept the friend request right now.
And the way he breaks things down,
there we go.
They're loving this.
Strategy, nuances, and even talked about with Andy too, leadership. And Steve was all about that. Book's defensive bodyguard tonight will probably be this guy, Lou Dort. Taking out Book defensive.
I'm going down there. That guy is thick. I mean, he's a big one. Strong.
Rams through picks. Marbury off the dribble.
I'm excited for this game. I hope for a competitive game tonight. I want us to just keep me into this game. Keep me into it. That's all I ask.
Shaking his head.
You know, obviously it's going to be tough to beat the Thunder.
To the free throw line.
But just keep me invested.
My goodness, a Statue of Liberty dunk.
Slept this afternoon until 2 p.m. after waking for breakfast at 10:30. Yeah, I slept a lot today.
Devastating dunk here in Oakland. Maybe the top dunk of his career. That was savage. Of where you are, knowing where that ball is going to go before anyone else does. Boris Diaw clearly, Jalen Rose clearly a step ahead of everyone else. Stoudemire, 360. And a collective sigh of relief from everyone on the other side. Amari is officially back. Duncan. He gives it back to Ginobili. Little shovel to Duncan, and this is the jam. Right. It's because Stoudemire got a hand up. Great contested shot.
Man, let's get this game started. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm still a little sleepy because I did sleep a lot this afternoon. Watched a bit of the Patriots game, and I was like, well, we're going to win this game. So then I took a nap before the Suns.
Basketball is sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. Play your game. Michelob Ultra. Superior Light Beer. Fry's Food Stores. Fresh for everyone. Y Refi. Rescuing Americans from private student loan debt. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
On a spectacular early January night here in downtown Phoenix, we welcome you inside the Mortgage Matchup Center. Count you down to the Thunder and the Suns. Let's take a look at our Hero Bread starting lineup. First off, for the visiting Thunder, they come in with a record of 30-5, 13-3 on the road, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kason Wallace.
Buccaneers are out of the playoffs after beating the Panthers, yeah, because the Falcons lost, or the Falcons won.
Mark Williams. Now let's swing it over to Amanda.
Well, Dylan Brooks is a student of the game, and when it comes to who he watches film on the most, he said it's definitely been Kobe Bryant. He said now this film watching of him started about
There's only one more piece of the puzzle that's left in the NFL playoff bracket, and that is tonight's game, the Ravens and the Steelers. It's about to get underway any minute.
How Kobe finishes over different defenders. And he said he also studies just his footwork and the different movements that he makes in order to get open.
Yeah, Andy, that's been one of the things that I think has really stood out and probably surprised a lot of people in the sense of the footwork with Dylan Brooks, because it has been absolutely exceptional. Jesus McClurkin from the Harlem Globetrotters forward. Just moments ago, getting things started with the Suns up first shot, brought to you by Gila River Resorts.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this.
Gila River Resorts and Casinos will be making a $10,000 donation to the Suns and Phoenix Mercury Foundation.
There we go.
On behalf of Zeus. Nice job, my guy. Get things started the right way here tonight. Well, this Oklahoma City team coming in here after another impressive win.
All right.
And
both these jerseys look cool, just in contrast of each other, too. And lights out, and away we go.
Riding with a different level of confidence, especially here on the home floor.
And certainly that win the other night against Sacramento does help your confidence. And whether you win or lose, you got to forget that game.
Connect on that one.
Now, Bill Brooks was saying before the game, we hit shots.
Yeah, if you're missing wide open looks, too many of them. The Thunder will make you pay as SGA.
Damn, SGA.
Get it off the glass.
He is so dangerous when he gets inside the lane.
Well, they live in the paint as a team, and it starts really with him. They come in almost 54 points per game in the paint. good for 8 in the association. Gillespie.
Colin? No. Oh. Fuck.
Jammed up and stripped there. We'll get a whistle and a foul. That'll be charged on Wallace, who was listed as questionable coming in here tonight. Some right knee soreness. He did not finish the game the other night. They didn't need him to. The way they.
That's frustrating, Andy.
131-94 the final in that one. Gillespie.
There you go, Colin.
All the way to the basket.
Yeah, he got that little extra edge using that screen off Williams and beat the defense.
And that's going to be so pivotal tonight for Colin to take advantage of those
nice
scoring opportunities and to do it early, what that can do for number one.
And this will be a big plus, too. Getting the boards, they out-rebounded them in that first game, 51-37, which was huge. Continue to hit the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Game it, Book.
Well, that's two very delayed calls, and that's 2 quick fouls now on Wallace. So that
all right, well, that'll be 2 free throws for Book.
He's an absolute defensive menace on a team full of them.
Yeah, exactly. And Wallace picking up those 2 fouls is huge for not only Phoenix, but just to get to the free throw line. This is one of the things we talked about in the opening, K-Ray, as far as Booker and his teammates getting to the free throw line.
Wallace, number 1 in the league.
Book missed the first free throw.
Look at the keys to the game brought to you by your Valley Chevy dealers.
Well, number 1, they got to be physical down low, the Suns. They've got to attack in the lane. They got to defend the paint. You know, we talked about rebounding, get to the free throw line, and then ball movement. That is about assists. That's about
he made the second one.
Basketball, you know, watching your passes, get good ball fakes, good ball movement.
We actually have a lead.
Hometown product, Jalen Williams kicks it onto the trailing Chet Holmgren.
Nice.
And Holmgren really has been the problem maker. I mean, you start with SGA, but it's been Holmgren who's really kind of set the tone in the win so far. As Williams inside, sandwich, stripped.
Holmgren being a 7-footer.
That'll be Suns ball.
You know, they're a team that is kind of like 5 out, and he's athletic enough where he can shoot the 3, and he's long enough where he can defend inside.
Holmgren named the Western Conference Defender
Come on, Dylan.
for the month of December.
Come on.
As Brooks driving, scoops it inside.
What the hell?
With long arms and quick hands of Holmgren, who gets the steal. Holmgren glides down the lane, drops it off in traffic to Dort, who hits the pull-up.
And that was going to be a tough pass. Dylan Brooks did a nice job getting inside, but once you're up in the air, you might as well just come down and make it a dead ball turnover if you're going to turn over rather than the live ball. Because this is a team, OKC, they run.
Colin for 3?
Fast break.
Nope.
Sidestep 3 for Colin, just off the mark. Rebound, Dort. Dort had a chance to get over to his alma mater yesterday. ASU taking on Colorado. Caught up with Bobby early in
no, nice.
company. As the Suns generate the OKC turnover. Booker.
Book. Oh. Colin for 3.
From Gillespie.
Come on, Book. You should have just made that shot.
And the kind of look that you need to have against this club as Wallace misfires. Gillespie coming off another 15-point scoring game. Brooks driving.
There you go, Dylan.
Left-hand delivery. Holmgren waiting, and I think he stunned Holmgren when he shifted to the lefty.
When you're that good, you should be able to use that offhand.
Williams on the fade.
Well, he missed those first 19 games, but he's come back and really kind of taking his time, fitting into what is expected of him.
Season low 21 minutes Friday, just 12 points. Again, another game that they dominated.
Book
leader
nope.
Inside, can't get it. Williams fighting for it.
And normally that's a shot that Booker uses the glass on.
Williams driving, slides right to the basket.
Yeah, Jordan Ott talked about, we've got to secure the ball. When that ball goes up, and if there's a rebound, we either got to get it or get back on defense.
Yeah, Mark Daigneault talked about the Suns crashing the offensive glass. And his team
Colin?
at a focal point.
Oh, jeez.
Just short, back tap Williams, but it's Dort who controls.
He's had good shots at the basket.
Here's Dort outside. We'll get a defensive 3-second violation charged against the Suns here. See head coach Jordan Ott.
The square of the meat? What? Oh, the square of meat. Don't go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy meat at Walmart anyway. I'd probably buy that at like
They have been able
Wegmans.
to do. He went out of his way though to praise what a difference it is to face this Suns team this year compared to last year. Talking about Jordan Ott and just the roster construction by Brian Gregory. Dort steps into
Nice.
the three, spins out. 34% on the season. Brooks driving, big body on Williams, and we'll get that whistle. And physicality, you
2
talked
free
about
throws for Dylan Brooks.
physicality so important, and for the Suns, especially here on their home floor, they've got to bring the physicality first.
And Dylan Brooks is the one that really establishes that for this team. Goodwin coming in, he's a physical player, and Mark Williams has got to be physical underneath.
18 points for Dylan on Friday night as we get a look at the health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Jalen Green.
What the hell is that hairdo, Jalen?
Excited doing some on-court workouts before the game out here. Grayson.
Bro, you gotta brush that hair.
Strung together a few 5-on-5 workouts. So Jordan Ott said perhaps and hopefully might see him tomorrow night. Of course, tonight front end of a back-to-back.
Yeah, I think the back-to-back, and we'll have to see what the minutes restriction is too.
In Houston tomorrow night. Dort left all alone.
Damn.
Nails the 3-ball. He is a guy that, you know, kind of goes under the radar offensively, Andy, because of all the talent that they possess. But they are 18-4 when he is making 4 or more threes. And we've seen him do it countless times.
Damn, Jordan.
Woody with a corner look, but spins out.
So it's 0 for 5 from three-point range, and all of them have good shots.
SGI met there defensively by Booker. Goes to the fade and gets the roll.
Timeout, Suns.
10-2, Oklahoma City run for a 14-7 lead.
I ordered pizza. I think it's almost here.
And how
Yeah.
is everything? Awful.
I'm gonna go get that.
Talk to the chef. Send in the chef. Why are you dressed like that?
We don't have workers' comp insurance, so safety first.
We really need to get pie. They do workers' comp insurance for small businesses.
We should put pie on the menu. Strawberry rhubarb. Yes. Safety first, then pie insurance.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on my Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
24 seconds. 24 dreams. 24 setbacks. 24 opportunities. 24 sacrifices. 24 wins. 24 losses. 24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen. But the game never stops.
Just like that, a brand new product has been added. A portable blender, the NutriBullet Black.
.6:54 to go here in the first quarter. Well, Dylan Brooks has certainly made a statement here to Suns fans and his teammates, but you've got other teammates who talk about Dylan Brooks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, his teammate on Team Canada. And he really broke down what all of us have quickly realized about Dylan Brooks, which is the persona on the floor is completely different from the man you see when he steps off the court.
Well, he's so intense, and he's a private guy, but yet he is easily likable off the court for the people that know him. But you love that intensity. It's a Jekyll and Hyde. I mean, I have to say that I was kind of that way. A little intense on the court.
Let's swing it over to Amanda, who's got more.
SGA had high praise for Dylan, saying he's one of the best teammates that I've had. He's a really good guy, easy to talk to, personable, no ego, and as crazy as he is on the court, he's the complete opposite off the court. So he said, I appreciate him more because he can just flip that switch and can do what it makes and really takes to win games. Everywhere he's gone in the NBA, the team seems to catch their stride, and he's turned things around for that team. He said, no coincidence there, impacts winning, and is a great person as well.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that has stood out, especially when you listen to some of the comments from people league-wide. And that is that one statement, impacts winning, Annie. You look what he tells.
Oh, I missed a few seconds of in-game action. That's all right, though.
Well, I pictured before training camp started, basically, was
that's all right.
Amanda was doing the interviews, as a matter of fact. One of the questions was, a lot of people were concerned, how is Dylan Brooks going to...
That's all right.
With Devin Booker. And Devin Booker, he's the one that, opened up his hands and knew that Dylan likes to camp. He's a camper, so they went camping. And just to ingratiate him into this team from the outside and having that same kind of interest.
This is not all right, though.
Alex Caruso
It's
checks in, and here
8-point
the Suns turn it over.
deficit.
That is their second. Oklahoma City with just one. That is the other thing that this Oklahoma City team does so well. Just number 2 in the league in turnovers. His Holmgren nearly lost a handle on that one. And able to get the roll, the shot over Williams.
Yeah, that first meeting, there were too many turnovers.
And
behind
shit.
These Suns, and that's what I was saying.
And now the game's not competitive.
Valuing those possessions. And not only just turning it over, it was the points that OKC was able to score off of them.
Booker working on Caruso.
Royce.
Kicks it out to O'Neal.
Nope.
And way off the mark with that one. The Suns struggling with a 3-ball here early. 0 of 7. And they won Friday night, Andy, despite shooting just 25%, 8 of 31 behind the arc. Now they're 4-1 this season with shooting below 30, which is the best such record in the association. You can get by with that against the Kings.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen here against Oklahoma City.
No, and OKC shooting almost 67% from the floor right now.
Can't get the roll on that one for SGA. Suns in need of a bucket, trailing by 10. Back across the Gooding.
Jordan for 3?
Sets
Nope.
Fires for 3. And up and over the backboard is Jordan will go to his bench here with Oso Iguodala and Ryan Dunn checking into the game. Mark Dagnall will do the same as A.J. Mitchell checks in. Joining Caruso out there on the floor.
Well, the Suns shoot 36% from threes right now, obviously struggling. 13th in the league.
Here is Caruso. Played just 11 minutes Friday. Holmgren on the drive. Met there by Iguodala, and
was there contact?
Holmgren's going to get an and one. Baseline official makes the call there.
Again, Holmgren, the difference, his athleticism at 7'1", being able to put the ball on the floor, and Denault talked about that, Mark Denault, as far as him with his height at 7'1", what he can do inside, but it's his ability to face up, not just to shoot the 3, but to put the ball on the floor.
Officiating crew tonight, Mitchell Irvin as the
Two free throws from Chat.
JT Orr.
Or is that Shade? Yeah,
Can't get it done with a rebound. 17-4. Quick pull for 3 for Booker off the mark. Suns, one of their last 8. Dunn couldn't quite get there. As Gillespie quickly checks back in. Brandon Carlson, another 7-footer on this roster. But he's been quite a story here for Mark Dagnall. Second-year player, undrafted out of Utah, Annie. Had just his second double-double of the season, but in missing Isaiah Hartenstein, no J-Dub. Williams is also out here tonight, and Dagnall praising Carlson, saying that they really haven't lost anything when he's been on the floor, as A.J. Mitchell comes on the floor and promptly hits the knockdown 3.
And yes, they are the NBA champions
This is
from
bad.
last year, and so they've got a system in place that these
This is
players
bad.
understand what their roles are.
Suns right now, absolutely ice cold. Cannot buy a bucket. 21% from the field.
And even though you're missing shots, it's got to be on the defensive end that you inch your way back, which will create some offense for you.
Alexander jumps the pass across the door. He's already hit a couple. Won't get that one. Iguodala with the rebound. So 21 minutes. Another impactful game.
Spurs are 3-0 against the Thunder. Jesus Christ.
Jumps the pass.
I know they were.
Gillespie.
Really?
With a closeout. Gillespie lost the handle. Touch pass sets up Goodwin.
There you go, Jordan. Finally, fucking scored something.
The 3-point odds smile unfavorable for the Suns.
He did something. There's some bullshit here. There's some bullshit here.
Half with Goodwin with the first three of the quarter by the Suns.
Fuck.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall.
No. What was that?
But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Awesome.
And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
All set. Here you go.
Thank you.
Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
To go here in a first, and it's time for the AAA breakdown. Live life confidently.
Devin Booker takes great pride in his defense, and he's matched up against Shea Gilgeous-Alexander as they're coming down off that defensive rebound. Booker does such a nice job positioning-wise, and SGA trying to get inside, trying to make him to take the fake, and Booker staying on the ground.
Suns trying to scratch their way back into this, but finally a knockdown three by Jordan Goodwin. 1 of 9, while OKC is 3 of 8.
Time to fucking score some shit.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander spent another fourth quarter as a spectator in their game Friday night around Golden State.
That's the 14th time he's done that.
Here is Mitchell on the drive and kick to Wiggins, who checked in during the timeout after he caroms long.
And it was nice to see that Booker had that same opportunity in the last game.
Wiggins now, 5th-year player out of Maryland. Mitchell stepping out of Gillespie. Booker out high, works the screen with Iguodala. Jumps the pass to Goodwin from the corner. Splash down. Back-to-back triples from Jordan Goodwin. And look, just the way he's been playing, this is a Jordan Goodwin kind of game, Andy.
Well, it's a perfect example, too, with Devin Booker getting double to triple team and draws the defense to where he is and makes a great pass over the corner to Goodwin. But you're right, Goodwin getting the opportunity to play with not only Green out, but also Grayson Allen.
Booker able to create some space on Caruso.
There you go, Buck.
Caruso, one of the premier
Get back in there.
Two-time all-defensive team, did not play enough games to qualify last year. As a rare turnover from Alexander. Dunn spots up in the corner. 3 ball flying after an 0 for 9 start at 11:03.
There you go.
You know, he works so hard. He wants to do so well when he's out there, and he's had a few starts this season, and then he got injured, and so he's just really trying to play his way into getting minutes.
Caruso gets the open look. Can't get it. Tapped out into the hands of Gillespie.
Let's go. Come on.
Up the floor, but didn't like the passing lane. What about that time? to Oso with great hands, able to make the save.
Phoenix up on the boards by 3.
One of the many keys when you're facing this club. Booker on the drive and kick. Done. Can't make it back-to-back, but there's Oso working the glass. That's what Mark Dagnall talked about. Booker driving away from the screen by Iguodaro. That pass deflected out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock, 1:10 game clock. Well, he talked about Booker, third most blitz offensive player in the association, and you'll see a lot of it tonight.
We don't talk about this crazy Suns team, how they crash the boards.
Oh, what a shot. Just couldn't get the finish. A little too much English on that one.
Silence that thunder.
Mitchell driving, played so well early in the season with the injury to Jalen Williams.
Not like that.
Another
Not like
UC
that.
Santa Barbara grad.
There's Booker on the right side, and you see 3 blue jerseys around him, and all eyes from those blue jerseys were on him as he left Goodwin wide open in the corner. Makes a great pass.
Mitchell, second year out of UC Santa Barbara, Big West Player of the Year, was Big West Freshman of the Year, 22. Of course, a draft night trade with the Suns. It resulted in Oso coming here. They signed him to a 3-year extension in July, Annie, for just $9 million. And the way he has played, that is another one of those true Sam Presti moves.
Yeah, I mean, he's fit right in. Another young player.
Had some big games early on in that incredible start for them. Gillespie to the left hand. Tied up there, 3 on the shot clock. Book lines up deep 3.
Nope.
Can't get the bounce. Halfway down and out. About a 5-second differential shot and game clock. Alexander shooting early in the clock. Suns active on the glass again. Dunn dribbling past SGA. He'll pull it back out. Trying to get to the hands of Booker. Caruso plays the passing lane, tips it out. Last touch by Thunder.
You just know that Devin Booker's going to get hot from 3-point range. I mean, this is the first time in his career that he's shot under 40% in the last 6 games. He's 8 of 30, and then missing that. But, you know, even in the pregame, I mean, he's just working on that shot. They're all good shot selections.
Yes. Yeah, just in the most shooting from downtown of his career, as you point out. Booker driving. Caruso with the foul. Had one to give. 6.1 left here in the quarter, so plenty of time to work with. Brooks, Goodwin, O'Neal. The quarterback who's triggered so many great passes on inbound plays. Leslie working on Mitchell.
And that'll end the first quarter. The Thunder have a 26-20 lead, but the Suns have actually cut into a. They were down by 12. Or, yeah, they're only down by 15. They're now just down by 6. So could be a lot worse right now.
Watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
center. And the Suns came out ice cold, but stayed with it. And despite shooting just 33% in that opening quarter, find themselves down by just 6 after trailing by as many as 15. Let's send it down to Amanda with more.
Well, and talking to Jordan off pregame, just on key areas of focus for this Suns team.
All right, here's the second quarter.
It's about winning the possession game, but the biggest thing he said with OKC is just their ability to compete for a full 48 minutes. Saying last game their initial thrust got us there, but with their full 48s, they have no let up. They bring guys off the bench, they run their own system, and they have depth with their second unit as well.
Gillespie with a nice touch, despite a little contact there on the baseline.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan was saying that they're just relentless. All 48 minutes.
Yeah, as you pointed out, they are one of the deepest teams. As Mitchell was a little runner off the window.
So the efficiency of how they attack and when they attack and where their shots are from.
Their bench is 8th in scoring as Brooks too strong with that one. Williams.
I gotta poop so bad.
Absolutely.
I don't even think I'm. Yeah, here we go.
But I guess when you're bringing in the
I'll be watching though.
Defensive Player of the Month award, you get the
Chester, come on.
You get the mulligan right there. Jordan Ott talking to Justin Van Tine. That was about as clear as day.
Yeah, I love the offensive rebound that he had. And he got to the free throw line against Sacramento.
Williams with a handoff. Nice screen set, but they'll call it an illegal screen. Three turnovers for each club. Bouye jumping out on Holmgren. Takes a peek at the baseline cutter. Floater in and out there for Wiggins as Williams grabbing his 4th rebound already. Brooks with the screen. Dunn to the corner. Oh my goodness, halfway down and out. Last touch by Phoenix.
Yeah, another good shot. The offense for Phoenix, they've done a great job spotting up, finding the open guy.
Well, and look, even though the Suns have faced this club a few times now, Annie, you know, the one thing that this Oklahoma City team does defensively is that they have a way, because of the way they play defense, of speeding you up, even though you might have an open shot. As foul called there.
And a lot of that is because of their athleticism. They're young, they've got fresh legs.
Isaiah Joe whistled for the fouls. Isaiah Liberty's going to check in here for Ryan Dunn.
But this is a team that has lost. I mean, they're not invincible. They do have some weaknesses, and I think, too, when you go back to that very first game, which was kind of a winnable game for Phoenix, but certainly a learning experience, and you have to really throw that other one away. There's another in and out.
As Suns getting some looks, Collins still looking for a long-range shot to go down. 0 for 4. Now, you talked about this team being vulnerable as Williams able to slip inside. They had that stretch there from mid-December to the end of the month, into the year, where they lost 4 of 6 as Holmgren sends that one into the baseline seats. Of course, the Spurs right now, they are the kryptonite, if you will, of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, the difference right now, too, when OKC has gotten inside, they've gotten good looks. There's that fast break opportunity, but you know, with Holmgren in the middle too, he's a shot blocker.
Holmgren finds a spot in the corner, won't get it. Gillespie with a rebound. Suns trying to get something going in transition, perhaps. Gillespie tied up. On-ball defense by Mitchell, outstanding. And, you know, Devin Booker talked about this Thunder team, the way that they play defense.
When they defend on the perimeter, they're just, and that's where you've got to go back door. If you're on the weak side, that we talk about ball
so bad.
You got to continue to move it.
Well, it looked like the Suns had a steal there, but they're going to get.
It just came on so fast.
With the foul, making contact with Williams. But, you know, Book talked about it after that last game. just saying that, you know, the way that they're taught, they foul early in the offense. Grabbing, clutching, holding. And, you know, it's the old philosophy. It's like they're not going to call a foul every time down the floor.
And that's why we talked about being physical. Mitchell throws that elbow
right
at
in
Bouye.
the face of Bouye.
Yeah. It's the second straight game he's got hit in the eye or the face.
Well, OKC is going to challenge the call here.
OKC's challenging this, but it's not going to be successful.
Green light special of the night. 8:42 to go. First half, 32-22. Thunder in front.
With Snapdragon, get a PC that performs up to 90% faster than others when unplugged.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall.
No. What was that?
But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Awesome.
And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
All set. Here you go.
Thank you.
Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
"24 seconds, 24 dreams, 24 setbacks, 24 opportunities, 24 sacrifices, 24 wins, 24 losses, 24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen. But the game never stops."
Yeah, but it was terrible though.
That was terrible. I kind of felt it in Flagstaff, bro. When we first went over the playoffs and played.
Yeah.
Not the whole team was there. We was in Flagstaff for like a weekend. It was competitive out there.
It's our Honeywell Aerospace STEM stat, and you could see what that competitiveness and what Jordan Knott has put in motion offensively and defensively.
What a foul is, offensive foul is overturned to defensive foul. Oklahoma City called the timeout, but they retained their challenge.
How?
The elbow is a normal basketball play, and it does not rise to the level of sportsmanlike conduct.
I don't know, every broadcast I've had with you, Kevin, explain to me.
If we had a breakdown every time that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had the ball, there would be multiple fouls like that.
I'm done.
Head scratching, to say the least. Bouye jumps out on Holmgren. Mitchell back to Holmgren behind the stripe, off the mark. Holmgren shooting 39% on the season. Suns kind of back another offensive funk here after they closed the opening quarter on an 11-2 run. Brooks with the elbow jumper.
Jesus Christ. There was still shit coming out of my asshole the last time we scored.
Well, OKC focusing on blocking out on the defensive end.
Williams on the drive, loose ball. Backcourt violation, so Suns basketball. Another OKC turnover there for it. Thunder come in here, number 1 of the league. Number 2 with just over 12 turnovers per game. plenty of time to work with here. Williams with the pocket pass inside. Didn't quite get the roll, but will get the foul.
I love that he challenged. It was a great pocket pass, and Williams just going strong to the basket.
Yeah, going back to that Cleveland game, just 2 points going in, get that big front line. A couple times where he tried to go around Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, the reigning defensive player of the year. But it's clear in looking at that tape, they've told him, like, with Holmgren, any of their bigs, you've got to attack the glass. Well, cool plays deserve some cool seats, right? Go to the Chaz Roberts Cool Play of the Month for your chance to win 2 courtside seats to an upcoming Suns game. Visit suns.com/Chaz Roberts to enter. Chaz Roberts, keeping you cool since 42.
Go.
And he's shooting 78% from the free throw line.
Yeah, the more trips he can make there, the better. Williams cut off defensively by Gillespie. Floats one inside. Livers wrestles it away. Gillespie working on Williams. Taps it away. Again, you can see they extend hands all over the offensive players. As Brooks to the floater in the paint.
There you go, Dylan.
And just a nice job by Brooks cutting to the basket from the weak side and Livers finding him.
Yeah, you just have to be able to play through that constant contact. As Mitchell floats one off balance. Williams with a rejection. They're going to call it the goaltend. Wow, that was close. Really close. Let's be racing over to the front court. It's the leader and gets the foul on Mitchell.
Certainly OKC making Gillespie work really hard in this first half with the ball handling and pressuring him, and he does a nice job getting himself to the free throw line on that one.
Yeah, 14 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field. Kind of fitting they're facing this Oklahoma City team, #1 defensive rated team, Annie, and as Colin misses on the free throw, but we saw in Suns practice yesterday, Steve Nash was over there at the facility and had a long extended conversation with Colin, and just the kind of basketball wisdom that Steve can dispense in coming into a matchup like this, no doubt a huge benefit.
Yeah, just impacting all the guards, and really when you think about when Devin Booker got here as a rookie, I mean all the different guards that have come through, whether it was Goran Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, Leandro Barbosa, Ricky Rubio was a big impact, and then Chris Paul came in, and so now you got Steve Nash back, and there's such a leadership sense of Booker this year.
Swinging down to Amanda, who's got more.
Jordan Ott spoke about that relationship between Colin and Steve Nash.
Oh,
they
geez.
definitely have a connection.
Chat's in some
They've had
pain.
multiple conversations. They're, just
Chet Holmgren just took a hard hit to the face, it looks
We'll
like.
take any knowledge, though, that we can get from him as they've spent a lot of time together.
They're looking for a flagrant.
On Colin?
Yeah, Mark Dagnall came out immediately. Yeah, I think he's asking for a flagrant foul on Brooks.
Go on, Dylan.
Following
The
the
previous
drive.
offensive foul assessed to Brooks is under review for a possible flagrant foul.
Well, there's no question, you talked about it, K-Ray, how physical this OKC team has been, and so the Suns trying to create something.
I mean, I think that's a flagrant 1. Probably not a flagrant 2. It could be a flagrant 1, though. If it wasn't intentional, I don't think so. But
We saw one earlier.
I mean, it happened.
As he's coming down, Holmgren's face happens to be there. So what exactly is he supposed to do?
Well, that's kind of like Bouye, right? I mean, yeah, he's coming down, his face is there. What if it was a guy that was 6'1"? He wouldn't have gotten there.
The officials are reviewing
That's
this.
what I'm saying. I think the Suns are trying to create some physicality, and right now they're on the short end of the stick.
Well, back in Secaucus, the replay center, Danica Baruti, Mark Davis, Pat O'Connell, and Sean Corbett taking a look at the tape. Mitchell Urban. And, you know, not to belabor the same point, we've talked about it, we'll give you another look at it, but it is obvious.
So he's fouled on the arm, right? Holmgren gets him on the arm.
Here's a call for Mitchell Urban.
After review, the contact bar books is not unsportsmanlike, nor does it rise to any level of flagrant foul. Thank you.
But on that replay,
thank you.
Before the elbow is thrown out to Holmgren in the face, Holmgren hits him on the arm on the shot.
But it is that kind of physicality that you have to bring to this Thunder team, and that's that very fine line that you encounter.
And Dylan Brooks brings it, there's no question. But it's always nice to have somebody come off the bench that brings that also.
Right.
In the old days, it was called a hatchet man, right? I mean, you needed somebody that was that physical guy that was going to take 3 or 4 or 5 fouls.
Yeah,
Go
like
ahead.
your enforcer in hockey.
The enforcer and make them pay.
Here's Williams on the drive and kick, gets inside. Offensive foul.
Enforcer, that's what I meant, not hatchet man.
Oh, no, they were called hatchet man in the NBA. I'm just saying, like an enforcer in the NHL. You definitely used the proper term. and those guys wore that badge proudly.
Yes, they did. As they do in hockey, too.
Here's Jamari Bouye coming off another outstanding outing. 12 points. 7th game in double figures against Sacramento. Livers catch and shoot 3. Splash down.
It's nice to see him get going.
Nav Rise now. 5 straight games back in action after missing 11 due to the injury. Williams on the quick pull-up. He was silky smooth. Had his number 24 jersey retired at halftime by UC Santa Barbara. A great honor. And we're getting a foul called here on Mark Williams. Tackled up there with Caruso.
Well, Caruso's so smart. Gets himself in a position that Williams can't even get to the basket.
Substitutions coming in here for Mark Dagnall. Kenrich Williams, better known as Kenny Hustle, checking into the game.
Mark very frustrated.
What happened?
The official.
Okay.
He'll sit. 4 points, 4 rebounds, but that is his 2nd personal foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back on the floor along with Kayson Wallace, who picked up 2 early fouls. Mitchell trying to drive past Livers. It's inside. We'll get the whistle. Jordan Goodwin, Royce O'Neal popping off the Suns bench. 5:23 to go. It has been a fight in the mud so far in this one.
Yeah, the hard part is that this is a team for the Thunder that they're number 3 in three-point shooting. But right now, they are getting to the lane, and that's where they're beating the Suns. Get into the free throw line, but when they get in the lane, they create so much for themselves, and whether it's pump fakes or guys cutting the basket. But so many more options, and for the Suns, it's been really difficult to get in the lane.
20 to 10 points in the paint in favor of OKC. Thunder come in, there's 54 points per game. Guidaro back on the floor here for Phoenix as well. Booker takes the handoff. Out to Goodwin. Reverses it now to Livers, and Livers stepping out of bounds. Phoenix turnover. They're 6th. Thunder with 5. Alexander whips the pass inside of the slicing Caruso. That will get a Phoenix timeout. Right at 8 minutes to go here in the first half.
Timeout Suns, down by 12.
To 12.
Not looking good. Falcons fired Raheem Morris, their head coach, and they're also firing their GM. So they're making quick work. I mean, they won today and they're firing people. Chester. Oh, Chester. Oh, Chester. Oh, Chester.
Here in the first half, but it's time for our mortgage matchup. The front end of the back-to-back here for the Suns. In Houston tomorrow night. And followed by matchup against Ja and the Grizzlies. So better basketball of late.
Yeah, Houston with that big loss last night. Kevin Durant, 30-plus game, but not enough for Anthony Davis and the rookie.
Another big win for the Mavericks, who played better basketball as well over the last 3-4 weeks. Catch and shoot three coming from Moyes, off the mark. And loose ball, foul called on the offensive glass work there by Oso.
It's good ball rotation, and O'Neal is wide open. He's 4 of 18, the Suns are, and O'Neal is 0 for 3. Booker 0 for 2. Gillespie 0 for 4. Brooks
2 free throws here for Oso.
Three-pointer. It's the bench that has hit the 4 threes for the Suns.
Got Woody, who's knocked down a couple. And we get a message from our friends at Kia.
He missed the second one.
Here is Dort. He's hit a couple threes. Matched up defensively there by Booker. Russo takes a peek inside. Nothing there. Thunder going with his smaller all-guard lineup as O'Neal leans in and grabs the rebound.
And it's hard to get a fast break on this Thunder team.
Booker looking to see if he's going to draw the double. The swing to O'Neal.
What the fuck did you just call? What the fuck?
I like the
I'm so
offense
done.
because Booker came up to open up that high post.
Alexander with a pull-up.
Yeah, good defense by Dunn, but better offense by Gilgeous Alexander.
Collision there between Iguodaro and Dort. We're going to call it on Kenrich Williams, who shoved Dort into Iguodaro. Also back to the free throw line.
Suns are in the bonus, by the way, for the remainder of the first half.
Suns 10 of 33 from the field. Just have not been able to find any kind of offensive footing outside of that 11-2 finish to the first quarter.
Yeah, they had cut it to 8. And then all of a sudden, it just, again, it's just dried up. Hopefully in the second half, the basket will stay hot on the other end for the Suns.
So missing the pair. Yeah, when you get trips to the line against this club, you've got to take full advantage. Alexander working on good one. Dort puts it on the deck, drives inside with a left-hand finish. Dort double figures already with 10 points, and You know, that's the guy that just kind of continues to go under the radar, but when he's scoring, Annie, it just takes a burden off of everybody else.
Well, and that's just it. Every position are able to score. And Dort, as you said earlier, is known for his defense. And Dort standing right there where Dunn was supposed to go. He gets knocked down, and Dunn gets called for the foul.
So the question then becomes, we saw this against Cleveland. We saw a flopping call made the first this season. How does a guy in Dort who is so bull strong on one end of the floor become unable to stand up with limited contact? That 3 ball from Kenrich Williams knocked down. A 13-1 scoring run now is giving the Thunder their biggest lead. Booker on the drive, met there, and finally a whistle comes from the backside. That'll send Booker to the charity stripe.
It does get him on the arm on the replay, and SGA wanted to see that again, but
well, he was, suggesting all ball. Well, vote now to help send your son's players to All-Star 2026. Every time you vote, you're entered to win a trip to All-Star with your NBA ID through the NBA All-Star Voting Sweepstakes. Scan the QR code to vote now and vote daily on the NBA app or Suns.com/All-Star26 for your chance to win. See if the Suns can close the half the way they closed the first quarter. Alexander can't connect. O'Neal with a rebound. Wallace stepping out on Booker. Picked up 2 fouls, now give him his 3rd here.
What a heads-up play by Booker. I mean, the blue jerseys are coming at him. He backs up, goes to the left side. Had no chance of making that shot, but it had a great chance of making the contact.
This game is dumb.
Back to the charity stripe here for Book.
Also, not a lot of scoring so far this game by either side.
And that's just it. If he can get himself going on the free throw line, unfortunately that one does not go in. He's 3 of 5 from the line right now. But, when you see those free throws go in, it helps open up the outside game.
Yeah, not to belabor the point, but the Suns 9 of 15 now at the line, Annie. When you're got a double-digit deficit, going to sound like Captain Obvious, but every point matters. 1 of 2 on that trip for Booker.
Well, and you hope that the Suns, with the good shots that they've had from the three-point line, that they will start going in the second half.
5 on the shot clock. And a travel. Great on-ball defense by Goodwin.
Yeah, it was a good switch-up. Booker and he in great communication. And as you said, Goodwin just straight up. And that's one of the things Jordan Ott talked about. He said, we've got to guard the ball first. We've got to guard SAG.
We're on a scoring run again.
Keep him in front of us. We have to guard him and keep him so he's not getting to the basket.
Shed Holmgren coming back to the scorer's table. Booker on the drive and kick, swings it over to O'Neal. Gets a 3-point look. Ryan Dunn follows the miss. O'Neal back to Goodwin. He said a couple. Give him the trifecta.
There you go, Jordan.
The basketball version of the hat trick is Dort trying to bait the official to a whistle. Won't get it. Pocket pass. Oso.
There you go, Oso.
And hammers it down on a beautiful time for Booker.
Bringing the boom.
The first real transition opportunity of the night for Phoenix. SU driving inside.
Nice.
Booker. Caruso on his hip.
Give it to Goodwin for 3. Nope.
Tapped out, controlled by OKC. Fans are ready to come out of their seats. Said he knocked that one down.
And that's just it. The defensive rebounding, they can get going, and you want to hold this Thunder team to just one shot.
Great
box. That was a push from behind.
Great box out that time by Goodwin.
Did they call a foul?
No.
Yeah, Williams
do.
Pushed Goodwin in the back, but you're right. Goodwin with a nice block out. Ball goes up. A little shove right there and a grab of the jersey.
Back to a 10-point game here. Thunder come in, winners of 4 straight by an average of 28 points.
Yeah, Raheem Morris did get fired. They also fired their GM.
We'll go with SGA stepping out defensively. Gets the screen now. Pocket pass to Oso. O'Neal runs the defender Dort off. Royce on the floater won't get it. Oso back.
Come on.
Dort claims it. Dort way outside of the perimeter. Throws an elbow into Goodwin's chest. And Dort on the drive won't get it. Suns fight him off. Grab the rebound. Suns with numbers. Brooks. Touch pass. Royce.
There you go, Royce. For 3. Cuts the lead to 7. It was just at 17.
Suns find a little rhythm here to close the half. See if they can get another stop. Trailing by 7. SGA out. Suns had 1 to give.
And that's all on the defense because they're forcing the Thunder into one shot, good defensive rebounds, and off to the races.
4.3 in the half. Suns defense has been sticky here the last 3 minutes. SGA, ball in his hands. Trying to get.
All right, that'll bring us to halftime here from Phoenix, Arizona. The Thunder are up 49-42 here at half. I'm gonna actually go do my laundry. I'm gonna go switch out my laundry, but I'll be back before the second half starts.
Stay tuned now for the Gila River Resort and Casinos halftime report with Tom Leander and Tom Chambers. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
No, get back.
Welcome to the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report. Well, TC, OKC playing more than OKD. Look with the miss, and then it's J-Dub going the distance all the way. He has 10 in the first half for Oklahoma City. Suns defense not too shabby. Check out Goody. How good has he been in the first half for the Suns? Not just defensively, but hitting some clutch shots. And then final stages of the first half. Give me some Oso.
The book just set the table for him right there. He saw that the lane was open. He was running like he always does. So That was good. I mean, it's not a whole lot here. It's kind of yuckety. I mean, I have not seen ever Coach Ott this frustrated with the officials. I mean, I have not seen him. He just doesn't feel like they're getting a fair shake out there. You know, a lot of things, the Mark Williams and the Caruso thing, and the Mark Williams, the block shot. You know, there are a lot of different things out there. But it's not bothering the Suns. They're right there.
I'll tell you what, OKC's defense has been a silencer, too, for the crowd. Man, they're just looking for some offense. The Suns 20 points in the first quarter, 22 in the second, but they end the first half on another 11-0 run. Kia Spotlight, it was the Suns' 11-0 push in the first quarter when they were down by 15. Then they're down 18 to go on an 11-0 run.
Well, it's just amazing the Suns are doing this. They're only shooting 33% from the field out there. And, you know, they're passing the ball around, but shots are not falling. They only have 9 assists. OKC only has 10 assists. They're not shooting the ball well. They're 47%, a little better than 33. But Book is trying hard, man, but they are stuck to him like glue.
Book is just 1 of 4 from the field. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 3 of 8. He's working on 7 points. He's also working on 106 straight games of scoring 20-plus, and only has 7. So you got to give a ton of credit to the Suns' defense.
100%. Now, he's a fourth quarter guy, so he's going to look to do that. I expect Book to look to do that a little bit better in the second half, too. But, yeah, you want to see a defensive battle. These two teams have figured out how to do that. When their offense isn't going, they're still right in the game.
Yeah, this is one of those times, too, that you have to remind yourselves there's some firepower offensively still on the Suns' bench. Grayson, Jalen Green. So, guess who delivers, TC?
Oh, there he is, Mr. Livers. I always screw that up with Livers.
If you were able to design your own NBA court, what would it look like?
I'm gonna go orange. That's my staple color. You see the kids. I'm gonna trim it in black. Have it Halloween inspired. That's the birthday, yeah. I'm gonna make it bouncy too. I don't know if you can do that with some extra springs in there. Okay.
What's the next? You got the regular chain.
Yeah. I want to hear it. Double layer the rims, so non-shooters can't make none.
Presents Let's Dance, playing January 15th to the 18th. K-pop stars twice, January 28th, and Cat Williams January 31st. Tickets available at MortgageMatchupCenter.com. Get yours today. Same game parlay, both working on 6 points. Mark Williams, 4 rebounds, and Shea mentioned only 7 points so far.
Yeah, and they all have a chance to do that. Obviously, Jay is a big front court guy, but Book is as well. So it's amazing to me that this whole Phoenix Suns team, not one guy hit double figures.
And the leading bucket getter for the Suns in the first half, Goody, with 3 field goals. Poor shooting for both teams really in the first half. And, man, poor shooting during timeouts. This is a mascot night, and we're trying to set up a miss. Like, what is going on in this arena? Nobody can make it, but then the go shows them how to do it.
Straight two-hand flush.
Welcome back to the association. Sadly, we lost some members of the NBA community in 2025,
Let's take a moment to reflect and pay our respects to those who are no longer with us.
Tricky about it. They just play really great straight-up man defense.
Well, they get after it. They know where to push guys. They know where the help is. They know tendencies. I mean, they study it. And yes, then you got that skinny man inside just waiting on you.
He looks so brittle, but he's so good. I worry about him as far as how he can sustain this in the NBA with that kind of a frame. Look at him, just cutting off passing lanes. Tough shot there by Dylan Brooks. Suns are going to need more of that. They had to work so hard for their buckets, and they missed 6 free throws too. I didn't know.
Well, they absolutely have, they have to get more baskets. There's no question. You can't have guys, nobody in double figures. But, I mean, the rebounds is not, it's like 25 of them even. It's just there's not a whole lot of FGAs.
But they finish on another 11-0 run. They're within 7 to keep this thing close after trailing by as many as 18.
They're tough. I mean, they weathered the storm in a lot of these things. And
we were searching for hoops, so we had to go to the first shot. Zeus, he was a god making that.
Oh man.
You're the chef?
Nope.
Insurance.
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
"24 seconds, 24 dreams, 24 setbacks, 24 opportunities, 24 sacrifices, 24 wins, 24 losses, 24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen. But the game never stops."
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Take it to another level with Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
All right, we're back, getting ready for the second half. The Thunder are up 49-42 here. First half stats for the Thunder. Lou Dort has 10. Jalen Williams, number 8, has 10. Chet Holmgren has 8. Cason Wallace has 0. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 7. Alex Caruso has 2. AJ Mitchell has 9. Carlson has 0. Andrew Wiggins has 0. Kenrich Williams has 3. Isaiah Joe has 0. And then Chris Youngblood has 0. And has not played. For the Suns, Dylan Brooks has 6. Royce O'Neal has 3. Mark Williams has 4. Devin Booker has 6. Colin Gillespie has 5. Jordan Goodwin has 9. Ryan Dunn has 3. Osei Iguodala has 3. Jamari Bouye has 0. Isaiah Livers has 3. And then Rasheer Fleming, Nigel Hayes-Davis, Kaman Malawach, and Nick Richards all have not played.
And so I really feel good about the offense that they're running. And,
yeah, usually I get back a little bit sooner from half, but I was making myself a little something, so I had to rush those stats.
Kind of slowing down, if you will, for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 7 points, and more importantly, Andy, the Suns have kept him off the free throw line. Just 1 free throw attempt.
Yeah, and that's where he gets a lot of his points. They've kind of kept him out of the lane as much as they can. He's so good because he's just so long and lanky too. And it's like a rubber, like Gumby. You know, he gets the offense or the defense up in the air, but he's such a good ball handler. Uses both hands. Great step back right there. And he got called for the travel. And good defense by Goodwin. And you know, different players have defended him, and he has struggled. But watch for him to get the ball in his hands again.
Forced him into 3 first-half turnovers. Before we get this third quarter started, let's send it over to Amanda with the B&W Coach Chat.
Coach, looking at the first half, you guys were getting good looks. They just weren't going down. What do you need to see kind of in the second half to unlock more of the offense?
Yeah, obviously OKC's great defense. You know, they're in the gaps and they're able to close out hard too. So got to keep letting them fly, keep crashing the glass.
You also, too, I mean, Jordan Goodwin, how big has he been for you guys off the bench, leading the way right now with the 9 points?
Yeah, he's been big all season. His energy's been great. You know, also crashing the glass on offense, being dynamic and guarding, too. So we'll need him in a second.
Mike, thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, Dylan with 6 points. Book with 6 points. Nobody in double figures for Phoenix. For Oklahoma City, it's Dort and Williams, who each have 10.
Yeah, Devin only played 6.5 minutes in that second quarter. Did not take a shot, but he had the 2 assists.
I don't know who that is. Maven Huffman? No.
And
here's the second half
in this third quarter. They've been
from
so
Phoenix,
good at
Arizona.
Making those adjustments at the break. Here is Wallace playing with 3 fouls. Williams fighting inside, stripped from behind, but then another delayed whistle. And Jordan Ott, arms extended, trying to figure it out. Booker looked like he took a shot to the face on the drive there by Williams. That's what had Jordan Ott with arms extended.
Well, I thought they did a good job on the switches right here.
Well, there's a foul right there. Holmgren bear hugging Booker. And in the process, threw a shoulder into his chin.
So Booker had position. And even though Holmgren was rolling to the basket, that's what happened to Caruso and Williams earlier in the game. And Williams got called for foul.
Booker talking to crew chief Mitchell Irvin, trying to get a little more clarity on that. Likely won't be the last time those two meet on a screen. Here is Gillespie, 5 points. Still looking for his first made 3. Colin, 3 of 9 of the game on Friday night. Booker driving on SGA, gets to the mid-range. Had 20 points in that opening quarter Friday against Sacramento, but this is a different defensive animal. He's got 8 now on the night. Dort hit a couple threes, just fires on that one.
And Booker on his shots, 50% of his shots are mid-range.
Here is Williams. Spins, leans in. Met there by Holmgren. Again, that's where you'd like to see Mark, knowing that Holmgren's on the backside. You just got to find a way to go into it.
Right.
Williams throws his shoulder into O'Neal. Won't get that one. Rebound Booker. Book racing up the floor. Slides inside.
Is that who Maven Huffman is?
OKC. Suns have pulled to within 5. Tremendous start to the third here in Phoenix.
The Suns off and running in this.
Oh, he's a
third quarter.
wrestler. Okay, so no, yeah, I don't know who that is.
.47 to go here in the third, and it's time for the Chaz Roberts cool play. Chaz Roberts serving since 42.
Also, Iguodala leading the team in rebounding, comes up with a defense rebound there, and he doesn't stop running. As Booker recognizes him as a trailer, and he just comes out. He's only taking 2 shots, but this one was definitely making a statement.
What you call the high percentage finish, and we've seen more of that from Oso of late. He's really been pushed by his coach and by his teammates. We talked about it in the open, Andy. You know, with Dillon Brooks, he's continued to try to pick away the layers of Oso Ighodaro. Pretty quiet, pretty unassuming, but he knows there's a demon in there somewhere. That's what he wants to find. Holmgren tied up, that's a travel.
But Dillon Brooks coming over, making contact, being physical, and forcing him with that fadeaway.
And the Suns' offensive finish to the first half was set up only because of how sticky they were defensively. Gillespie gets the corner.
Here you go, Colin.
Just a matter of time.
Now we're back within 2.
2-point game.
We got a fucking game.
2 Phoenix run. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trying to respond. Williams with a rebound.
18-2 run. That's dated back to the last 2 minutes of the first half.
Stepping out on Brooks. Now he gets a switch. Booker on SGA. Inside, Williams.
Yeah! There you go. This game is tied.
Another assist by Devin Booker. People will talk about, I was watching an NBA commercial.
Alexander, too strong with that one.
There you go. Oh, what the hell?
Williams. And now we're going to get a foul on Dillon Brooks.
Come on.
I was going to say, I was watching this commercial, and they showed every top guy in the league except Devin Booker. His numbers are down in the sense of he's still averaging over 26 points. But, again, it has to do with the defense. Everybody is on him. He gets through there, makes a nice pass to Gillespie in the corner. gets the drive, gets control of the ball, and right, look at that one. It's that game he plays, right? Up and under. But another assist and a great hands by Williams to recognize that pass coming in. But I'm going to call that foul on Brooks.
Yeah,
The refs are getting it.
As the ball was being inbounded, again, Lou Dort, one of the strongest players in the league, but somehow has found himself twice on the floor tonight. Williams tied up, good on-ball defense. SGA, deep three on the way, got it to go down.
Well, that's where his game has opened up this year as far as knocking down threes.
43% shooter on the season from downtown. Booker driving, looking for an and one. Whistle out on the perimeter. That's going to be charged on Alexander, his second personal foul. Booker trying to shake free from Dort.
O'Neal gets called for the foul, and Dort goes flying.
Again, one of the stronger guys in the league, able to be knocked off his pins so easily. Brooks, match it up against his
that was
teammate.
going to say that had to be one.
Well, look, you appreciate the Suns. Like, I'm saying, if that's the game you're going to play, then let's play that way.
I mean, Dort certainly sets the block right here.
Dort is the equivalent of a...
Oh, no, what is that? Oh,
What the fuck are we doing?
Booker gets a shot up.
Well, he's got to get a tee for that.
And now Dort is barking at... There we go.
Lou Dort's been teed up.
Well, but they missed the first one.
JT Orr tees him up. And what you
This is ridiculous right here.
What you love is the fact that the Suns have suddenly flipped the script here on Oklahoma City.
There you go, Buck. Buck makes a technical free throw.
So, nice screen by O'Neal. He goes down. Dort goes right into him. And then Dort, absolutely physical on Booker. But
No, 2 more free
we'll
throws.
see where this game goes into the fourth quarter with the physicality.
For Book.
And keeping it
Book
under control.
makes the first one.
The third personal on Dort. Wallace, another one of their premier perimeter defenders, also has 3. So
Raiders have the number 1 draft pick. Yep.
benefit greatly by
They're probably going to get Mendoza.
getting one or both of those guys in further foul trouble here.
And Buck made them both. Or all 3 of them, honestly.
And again, they were shaky early. Big makes there. Booker with 13. We're tied once again.
I mean, you think of those 6 free throws that they missed. They're in the lead.
Dort airmails down.
There you go.
To Gillespie. Pocket pass. And miscommunication there between Booker and Gillespie.
Yeah, Gillespie thought Booker was going to cut to the basket. He stayed out wide.
Yeah, he saw O'Neal coming across the other direction, so Suns have done a much better job tonight taking care of the basketball. That is their 10th. Oklahoma City with 8, but the Suns have scored 16 points off those 8 OKC turnovers. There is Dort. Hit a couple threes early. Brooks stepping out on his
come on.
Canadian teammate, SGA, with a floater on the baseline.
And got into his spot.
O'Neal walking into the 3 ball, in and out.
And really, that's how the Thunder got their lead, is that so many good three-point shots by the Suns did not go in that first half.
Holmgren with the ball fake.
Ah,
He
Jesus.
screws up the triple.
It wasn't much of a contest, but Williams kind of stayed
Chat,
back,
man.
didn't want him to drive.
Holmgren, 39% shooter on the season. He's averaged almost 24 points. 6 of 9 made threes in the previous meetings. Booker put Wallace on his heels. Dort
Book
steps
for
out.
3.
Deep contested three for Booker off the mark. Williams on the offensive glass.
There you go, Mark.
He wanted contact, but the finish was important.
Can I have my quality back? It's just blurry as hell right now. Pixelated. Come on, give me my shit back.
Travel.
And then a traveling call.
Well, Williams did a nice job as far as verticality, keeping his position defensively. And then
Give me my pixels back.
Williams with a
There
nice
we go.
offensive rebound. He's just got to keep playing like that. He's got to play physical, play strong. His teammates are going to look for him.
6 boards, 3 of which offensive for big man Mark Williams. Booker, head down, drive to the basket. Holmgren with the contact, so more free throws coming here for Booker.
You love that he's going inside. The hard part, though, it takes a lot out of you when you have to be that physical going inside. But he's getting to the free throw line.
See the numbers for Book. Get a message from our friends at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
You called it, K-Ray. SGA has only 1 free throw. Booker is 9 of 11.
Well, and it's been this recent stretch, he's not gotten to the line as much. He's been under 10 free throw attempts in 11 straight games coming in. Because that first 25, 30 games is Dort knocking down his 3rd three-point shot of the night to give him 13.
Yeah, they're 7 of 21.
7 of 25, so both teams pretty even three-point numbers. Brooks driving. Leaner on the
There you go, Dylan.
What a tough shot.
Alexander trying to get to the baseline, tied up by O'Neal. Back to Williams with the ball fake. Mitchell with the drive and the step back. Our second-year player has really elevated his game. There's had so many opportunities last year as a rookie, again, because of the...
We haven't had a lead since, like, there was just under 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
Brooks on the drive. And a whistle and a foul called on Mitchell. They're going to call that on Brooks, I beg your pardon. Number 4 on Dylan.
Yeah, a lot of contact down there. He's trying to create something offensively, but that arm got thrown out.
Mark Williams taking a seat. Mitchell driving, gets inside with the left hand. Tough finish. Comes in averaging 14 points per game in 26 minutes tonight.
Oklahoma City shooting 49%.
Suns still sub 40. Trying to get an offensive foul on Devin Booker. As Dort, again, playing the role of antagonist. First foul on Booker. 2 team fouls on Phoenix. 3 on OKC. 66-60.
The Suns came out so good in the beginning of this quarter, but fouls and slowed things down.
Mitchell leaves that left-hander short. Done with a rebound. Sidestep O'Neal. Finds Dunn slashing. He'll circle back outside. Oso rolls, mishandled, finds Goodwin, corner 3. Halfway down and out. Boy, that was exactly the way that first quarter played out for Phoenix with their 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
Trying to get the foul called on Iguodala.
Imagine if Rick had to sign down Harley. That would have been crazy.
Brandon Carlson, big 7-footer. Second-year undrafted player out of Utah will check in here for Holmgren. Carlson 15 and 11, his second double-double this season. Played in 8 straight games. Mitchell gets back to the left hand of the drive. Finds Caruso. O'Neal got a piece of that one. 4 in the shot clock. Dort's going to fire. O'Neal in a closeout. Too strong. Long rebound. Great heads-up play by Dunn. Couldn't secure it, but tapped it back to Booker. Good one on the drive.
He lost it.
Yeah, was looking to lob it to Iguodaro, but mishandled on the way in.
Yeah, probably wouldn't.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with a pull-up. Good one.
That rivalry is so overblown, in my opinion. Like, the Earnhardt-Gordon rivalry. Like, it was just between the fans. The drivers had mad respect for each other.
Loose ball rebound. Caruso able to tap it up ahead to himself. Alexander to Carlson, left it short. Long outlet up the floor to Booker. And a foul called on Dort.
2 free throws for
Book.
Book.
Sandwich between Carlson and Dort. That's 4 fouls now on Lou Dort.
So it'll put the Suns in the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter.
Again, the one thing, despite some of their offensive struggles, Andy, the team's unrelenting desire defensively.
Yeah, and we talked about the chemistry of this team and how much they like playing with each other. And they are gritty. They don't give up. They've been down a lot of games this year, down by 20. They come back. And you just cannot give up on them.
Well, and we talked about this a little bit Friday night, but Jordan Goodwin specifically, as he was sharing on that Old Man of the Three podcast, but he said it's the most freedom he's had offensively. And when you're a player, given something like that, you'll run through the wall for your coach and your teammates because he is being allowed to do things that everybody else that he's played for has told him, no, don't do that. And I know every situation and roster is created differently, but he has flourished offensively, but because of that, also playing the best defense of his career.
Yeah, players get pigeonholed into saying they can only do one thing when they get to the next level, and it's unfortunate. But you said you get with the right coach, you get with the right team and the teammates and the system that you're playing in.
SGA driving. He wanted the whistle there, will not get it. Only 1 free throw attempt so far on the night for Alexander. Lob over the top.
Suns should use that timeout before the quarter ends.
Quick inbound off the Phoenix turnover. They're 14. Alexander driving to the baseline. Was that not the same play that just occurred the previous possession?
So Booker's standing there. He's got position. He has not come underneath. Gilgeous-Alexander is the one that goes into him to force him to come underneath.
How is that not verticality? Ryan Dunn did the exact same thing. Booker coming out talking to Justin Van Dyne. 69-62. Time out on the floor.
Some bullshit.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Make their holiday wish come true with AT&T. Get iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
What are you doing?
With investing options from Navy Federal Credit Union, Rob feels financially at ease, which means he can worry about other things like landing this fish. What if the fish is really big? What if it's not a fish? What if it's treasure? What if the treasure is cursed? Rob has a lot of things to worry about, but as a member of Navy Federal, his finances aren't one of them. Become a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like snoring, that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the unrivaled training, know-how, and tools to match you with a perfect sleep system designed to help, like the Temper Ergo Smart Base. It automatically detects, responds, and helps reduce snoring. And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall.
No. What was that?
But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Awesome.
And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road. All set, here you go.
Thank you.
Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
The third quarter. Well, Happy New Year, Suns fans. Kickoff 2026 with a limited time ticket offer. Enjoy discounted lower level seats to every remaining game in the regular season, with tickets starting at just $85 for select games. Visit suns.com/New Year's to enjoy your seats today. Give you a couple looks at the foul called on Devin Booker. Now, mind you, this was the exact same play on the previous possession. Ryan Dunn was defending, no foul was called. Booker stands up straight, contact made by the shooter, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The description based on the lip reading I did, Justin Van Dine with Jordan Ott and Devin Booker, suggested that Booker move under him. At no point in any of those replays did you see Devin Booker's lower body move under Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, and exactly. Mitchell Irvin, number
Refs
64
suck.
referee, was saying, you moved under him. That's all he said.
Suns down by 8. Caruso chasing Booker. Jumps a pass across the board. Touch pass to Dunn. Booker gets rid of it.
Good one for 3. There you go. That one falls.
On another 3 ball, and Goody flowing from Daniel Town. 4 made threes. He's in double figures. He and Booker the only 2 Suns scorers in double figures. SGA step back jumper, no. Gooder with a rebound. We'd like to see Colin get some looks, applying some rhythm. 1 3-point make on the night. Booker draws a double team.
Done for 3? Yeah, Ryan.
Splash down. And that is not his most comfortable spot to shoot the 3. But you can see he's been working on it.
Yeah, and really on that possession, the Thunder kind of went into a zone.
Here is Wiggins outside. Booker stepping out on Alexander. With a pull-up, left is short. Done with a rebound.
Why is Elvis on the Thunder bench? Is this dude dressed, maybe not like Elvis, but kind of looks like him.
Gillespie working on
One of the players. I don't know who that is.
3-ball.
There you go! Ryan Dunn! That'll give the Suns the lead for the first time. So it's just under 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Yeah, that'll make it. We get it right back, but we had it for a second.
Stay down. Now Ryan Dunn making himself open, and defensively you can see they don't respect him, but he knocks that one down, and then coming down on the corner, he knocked that one down.
Free throws come in here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes in here first. Points. Field goes made. Tied for free throws made with 272 coming in. This will be his 4th attempt of the night. 18 points on the night.
Number 2 scorer in the league behind Luka Doncic.
Back-to-back games with exactly 30 points in under 30 minutes. Did not play the 4th quarter again Friday night. Straightaway 3 from Gillespie. Left it short. Dunn flies across. Working the offensive glass. Goody. Lets it fly.
There you go. Jordan Goodwin.
5 made threes for Jordan Goodwin. Alexander driving. Dunn defending. Caruso airmails from the corner.
I used to pray for times like these.
Good one, sees an opening. He'll circle back outside, get into the hands of Booker.
I didn't think we'd ever see those orange lights again tonight.
Sets fires, halfway down and out. Dunn had it. Control by Phoenix.
Great hustle.
Looks like the Suns have 7 players out on the floor. Booker spinning on Williams. Back to Gillespie. Touch pass Goodwin. They reverse it. Corner shot coming for Dunn. Booker on the offensive glass. 3 bodies coming at him. Final 10 seconds. A second differential between shot and game clock. Booker driving.
Ryan?
Just short.
Just short of that, but that'll end the third quarter here. Ah, shit.
They had the looks. More importantly,
That'll end the third quarter from
the Suns outscore them.
Phoenix, Arizona.
24 close on a 12-3 run and take a 1-point lead as we head to the fourth here in downtown Phoenix. 74-73.
Suns have the lead, 74-73 lead here from Phoenix, Arizona. We head to the fourth quarter. In a close game, man. This has been a great game. Oh, shit. Who was Mr. 69 also? I think it was Ryan Dunn. Yeah, it was. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he did, yeah.
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
You need to add a Mr. 60 cent. Nah. I've thought about it, though. I have thought about it, but that would just be too... And it won't be relevant for very long, you know? 69 is a timeless... It's timeless, you know? Jets are the first team to not record a single interception all season. It's fucking embarrassing.
Both teams kind of running in mud in that first quarter, but things have opened up, especially for Suns, as Devin Booker leading the way. You see that, look at the free throw line, 11 of 13, but Jordan Goodwin tying a career high, 5 made threes, setting a new career high, Annie, with 10 attempts.
All right, here is the fourth quarter from Phoenix, Arizona. The Suns have a 1-point lead.
Head coach that tells you to go shoot the ball.
And everybody feels that way, and it's offense just leaves it wide open.
The Bucks are eliminated. There you go, Dylan.
Like that. Those are his money makers as he spins on Williams. Biggest lead of the night for the Suns. Thunder led by 18 previously.
And the Suns out-rebounding the Thunder by 17.
Powering to the basket there. Aaron Wiggins, though, past Williams. Williams steps out, called for the reach-in foul. Williams, the hometown product. All right, Bouye starts this quarter. Wanting Brooks, Booker, Gillespie. Dunn and Williams. Brooks driving.
There you go. Ryan Dunn with the put it in.
Shot by Dunn, 2 to lay off. because it looked like it was going to come off the iron.
Yeah, I love though that he was underneath.
Oh wait, no, that was Dylan. All right, that was weird.
What a great shot by Brooks.
Williams into the paint. Bouye gets a hand on it to deflect it out of bounds. That's the other category. These two teams are tops of the league. OKC is number 1 in deflections at nearly 23. The Suns number 3 at nearly 21 per game.
Now, the Suns take care of the basketball in this quarter. I see that in this game.
14 turnovers. Thunder with 9. Williams stepping out on Holmgren, but great range for the big man. His second three-point knockdown.
This game is back tied again.
Can't get that one. Trying to foul it up the opposite putback.
No, Bouye is on the ground.
Coming from the weak side. Nobody block him out. Holmgren saying, I was just going up, but Bouye not giving up. And we talked about physicality, being physical, going after it. And Holmgren is going out.
Bouye, as we have seen, has got some crazy hops.
And he is so tough. I mean, you look at him and you think, boy, he's got knocked around a little bit, but he is a tough kid.
Had 4 steals in a game Friday night.
Bouye missed the first free throw.
Here for Phoenix as we get a message from our friends at Y-Refi.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your family's life? Don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call Y-Refi today.
That is 7 missed free throws here for Phoenix, so you'd hate to, at the end of the night, look at that.
He missed both.
The back, but the Suns stay active on the glass.
Dunn keeps it alive.
Get a favorable bounce. See if they can make up for the 2 missed free throws. Collin on a drive, tripped up, hits the deck. And wisely calls a timeout. He had nowhere to pass the ball.
Timeout here.
Swallowed up quickly by 3 Oklahoma City defenders. Timeout on the floor. Suns, Thunder, tie 78 all.
TCU QB Josh Hoover going to Indiana. Hi, Chester. Chester's a good boy.
.16 to go, 4th quarter here in downtown Phoenix. The Honeywell Aerospace above the rim.
And Jordan Goodwin, coming off a game against Cleveland, he had 15 rebounds. Well, he's got...
No!
Focusing on blocking out on the...
Phoenix, as we check out the Honeywell Aerospace above the rim.
And Jordan Goodwin, coming off a game against Cleveland, he had 15 rebounds. Well, he's got 4 rebounds in this game, but the 5 threes, he has been on fire. And as you said, he's tied a career-high 5 threes in this game. And he's looking to get more, but great spacing, great passing.
Too many Oklahoma viewers, yeah.
Suns called a timeout with Conor Gillespie on the floor. The problem is, Andy, they got 0.9 to work with here on the inbound.
Yeah, and sometimes because just being aware of the shot clock, you're better off getting a jump ball.
At this point, you're just trying to get something on the iron. And Brooks, 3, just short. Yeah, it's one of those situations on the missed free throw, it doesn't go back to a 24-second shot clock. That they expired more time getting into that set, and as a result, comes away with a turnover. 10 minutes to go, quarter. Thunder 13-3 on the road. There's Isaiah Joe. Can't connect.
Yeah, good defense by Brooks on the contest.
Brooks comes out with a smaller Mitchell defending him. Draws the double. Pass to Bouye. 6 on the shot clock here for O'Neal. Got to get something going. Royce on the drive, done, catch and shoot, at least got it on the iron, but last couple of possessions have been a little disjointed for the Suns offensively.
That's where you got to keep moving the ball.
Joe swings it baseline to Williams. Wiggins driving, put up there by Bouye with a ball fake. And he'll have an and one opportunity coming.
And that gives the Thunder the lead once again.
Head to the scorer's bench.
Yeah, and that's a foul. You get caught up in the air, just come down because you don't want to make it a 3-point situation.
Yeah. Wiggins part of this incredibly deep Oklahoma City team. 5th year. Turned 27 years of age on Friday. Off a 15-point game. Gillespie gets the screen. Goodwin kicks it. Touch pass.
Calling for 3?
Quick 3 on the way. No. Long rebound.
Oh, wait, second chance.
Hands it right back. Collin on the drive.
Jordan?
Goodwin. Corner 3.
Yeah, Jordan!
Goody. Got it.
Wait, they said that was his career high?
Holmgren mismatched with a smaller defender. Now they get the switch with Goodwin stepping out on Holmgren. The baseline spin.
His career high is 23 points.
Comes in averaging 18 per game.
I think he's past that.
Back in front by 2. Using that big body.
No, he's not. He's not past that. He's at 18.
Touched by the Thunder. 12 on the shot clock. As Alex Caruso checking in here for OKC.
Now Brooks going inside, trying to create a foul, but sometimes it gets...
Maybe his career high in threes.
One player handling the ball.
Caruso and Brooks tangled up. Gillespie off the screen. Back to Dunn. Driving. 6 on the shot clock.
Come on, Dylan.
Brooks.
Dylan for 3? Nope.
Just got it on the iron. Rebounded by the Thunder. Holmgren driving. Jammed up. Lost the handle. A whistle and a foul, apparently. Royce is looking back, perplexed. He's talking to JT Orr. The Suns are going to challenge here, I think.
Suns are using a challenge.
Yeah. Jordan says challenge. Phoenix. 83-81. Thunder in front.
Dookie. Dookie. The ad froze. Yeah. Fuck you. Patriots and Chargers on Sunday. Oh, so they did release the schedule? Not on the app, but probably on their Twitter page. NFL. Yes, so here we go. So Saturday, January 10th, 4:30 is Rams and Panthers again. That'd be cool. I remember I did that game.
As Jalen Williams goes up.
Oh, the Panthers are the home team? That's right, because they won their division, which is so stupid that they get the home game for that. Bears and Packers Saturday night, 8 p.m. That's a cool game.
Mitchell Urban, and I got a feeling it's not going to be good.
After review, O'Neal makes illegal contact to the left arm of Williams. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. Williams will shoot 2 free throws. Phoenix is charged a timeout, and it does not retain the ability to challenge the rest of the game. Thank you.
On Sunday, Bills and Jaguars play at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's in Jacksonville. 4:30 p.m. Eastern, the 49ers and Eagles play.
Oklahoma City, on the other hand,
Sunday night, yep, my boys, Patriots, play the Chargers. Then Monday night, the Texans play the winner of the Steelers and Ravens game. I'll probably be live for the Monday night game next week.
Doubled up on the free throw line against this Thunder team. Thunder now.
And the Ravens have the lead in that game.
17-25 for the Suns.
Yeah, that's.
They'll either be in Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
Oklahoma City, number 2 in the league in free throw shooting at 84%. Suns, 9th at 80%. Williams, a tremendous free throw shooter, 86% of the season. Neal outside. Booker checking in during that dead ball timeout. Raging up over Caruso. Williams driving, matched up there by Goodwin. On the drive, lines inside of the finish. That's pass across, Brooks able to save it. Sets up behind the
Dylan Brooks for 3.
Great ball fake. First 3 ball tonight for Dylan. 3-point game as we close in on 7 minutes to go. 15 for Brooks. Williams trying to get baseline. A couple of Valley basketball products going at it. Williams wins that battle. So 3 straight trips down the floor. It's been Jalen Williams.
Yeah, so crafty for Williams. He got underneath the basket and had great position.
1 Perry Puma, 1 Desert Vista Thunder. O'Neal driving inside, blocked there by Holmgren. December Defensive Player of the Month for the Western Conference. Caruso tied up. Won't get it. Brooks on the rebound. Suns in the push. They've got numbers. Booker trailing 5.
Goodwin for 3. Yeah! Jordan Goodwin!
Got it again. Stacking the threes.
Timeout, OKC.
The Suns passing and finding Goodwin with the hot hand in the corner.
He's just 3 points away from his career high. 2 points away from tying it.
This is how we do in our arena. So you know what time it is here.
Bro, I thought we didn't have to deal with this anymore.
Stand up. Change the music. I need you up. Come on, Charlie, bring out the big guns.
This shit's cringe.
Show them how the NBA mascot of the year does. Show them how we give it to our fans. Stand up. Make some noise for the Cat League.
Why are there so many different mascots there? They got the Colts mascot, they got the Royals mascot.
The Suns are right back at Morgan Spencer Center against the New York Knicks. Coming up Friday, January 9th at 7 o'clock. Help us honor the past and celebrate the future during Legacy Night. Presented by AAA. Get your tickets now at suns.com/ticks. Well, what a night for Jordan Goodwin.
Royals mascot has nothing better to do.
Threes, 21 points.
Yeah.
Just the third time in his career that he scored 20 or more. And he's just 2 points away from tying his career high at 23. And they've needed every single one of them. Mitchell driving. Gets inside on O'Neal.
Nice. Oh.
Won't get it. And loose ball foul called on Brooks.
Damn it.
That's going to be 5 on Dillon.
That's Dylan Brooks' 5th foul, so he cannot get one more.
I didn't see where
That'll be it for him.
the foul occurred. Just under 6 to go. Alexander back on the floor. Leans inside.
Oh, goaltending.
Looked for a second like he was going to lip out.
Derek popped it out.
Yeah.
Five ties, 8 lead changes in this one. Thunder by 4. Alexander stepping out on Booker.
Good win for 3. Yeah, Jordan! And that is his career high. Jordan Goodwin, career high night, 24 points.
Inside. Stripped by Brooks.
Jump ball. Jeez, guys.
And who's got possession? They're going to give the timeouts.
Feels like an NFL fucking.
I think they're going to call a timeout before they honor a timeout call. As Mark Dagnall had stepped onto the floor, but they did not give it to him. So it'll be Holmgren and I believe Brooks jumping it up.
Well, certainly the Thunder going inside with the mismatch. Goody was on him, and Brooks does a nice job coming down, doubling it up.
Dylan Williams will check back in here for Mitchell. So it will be Holmgren and Brooks.
Yeah, the Thunder have possession.
Sneak in and pull it away.
Ah.
Big
Damn.
three-point hit there. Aaron Wiggins. Another one of their tremendous three-point shooters at 40% on the season. Makes it a 4-point game. 2 Canadian teammates.
And 2 free throws for Dylan.
Alexander whistled for the foul.
Do the Suns play next Saturday? They do not. They play next Sunday? They do, but I'm not watching it. I'll be watching the Patriots.
Well, the Suns had those big runs, right? but they've been able to control the fourth quarter when they've gotten to the free throw line. They've just got to make them.
Yeah, the scoring runs to close out the quarter tonight have been...
Dylan made the first one.
Something just jaw-dropping. 11-2 to close out the first, 11-0 to close out the second, 12-3 to close out the third. For you, and whether you're doing Tom Chambers mathematization or regular math, that's 34-5. That is as impressive as it gets. What's that?
Too many numbers for Tom.
94-92. Quick pull in a three, but
Are you serious?
Neal's going to be whistled for
3 free throws for SGA.
Yeah, you want defensive stops, you want to contest, but you know, this is a team, a great player like SGA knows how to create contact. The hand was close enough by O'Neal that he goes right into it.
So we'll give him 7 attempts on the night. Got to been the magic number. I told you coming in number 1 in Eagles May. Jaylen Brown had the big night last night.
Yep, Thunder are in the bonus for the remainder of regulation.
Alexander had his career high earlier this season, 55 points against the Pacers back in late October. 17 of his 24 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have come here in the second half. 5-point Thunder lead. Here's Booker with 17. Driving. Gets to the elbow.
There you go, Book.
Gets the bucket.
Good video.
Booker stepping out on Alexander now. Williams, quick pull for 3. Got it.
Fuck.
Yeah, Williams just been so efficient tonight. 8 of 11 from the floor, knocking down his first 3.
O'Neal giving it right back down to Booker. Alexander stepping out. Booker trying to dribble past the double team that's coming at him. Drives it in.
2 free throws for Book.
And that time he was not going to stop the
And the Suns will be in the bonus for the remainder of regulation also now. Both teams in the bonus.
And that will result in foul number 5 on Lou Dort.
And Williams was coming over too, so we're talking about the double team.
And now Lou Dort has 5 fouls, so his next foul he's done. Him and Dylan are in that same scenario. Book made the first free throw.
14 on the night. Dagnall coming down mid-court, barking out instruction for his team.
And Book made the second one.
4-point game. Suns trying to snap an 8-game losing streak to the Thunder. That is their longest active losing streak against any opponent.
Damn.
Alexander comes out high to meet it. Good one defending. You've got to be so careful.
Nice.
Can't get the elbow pull-up. Iguodala with a rebound.
Nice rebound there for Oso. Oh, nice.
Wallace nearly had the steal inside.
There you go, Oso.
Top of Alexander.
Timeout OKC.
Great ball movement.
Yeah, great recognition too to get the ball inside, and they just left Oso wide open on a one-on-one down there. And then the big pass by Brooks with the left hand too, just firing it in there.
.318 to go in this one. 2-point game as we get a look at the Make You Smile stat brought to you by Studio B Smiles.
Ball rotation, and who's it going to be? Goodwin. Just knocking down threes. You love how the offense opens things up and his teammates find him. Booker with 8 of those assists, 20.
And the Suns bench with 12 of the 15 made threes tonight. 8 of them courtesy of number 23. Bench has also done the heavy lifting on the glass. So 41 bench points to 23. Down by 18 early. Suns fought back. Took a brief lead for a couple minutes. A lead changes 5 ties. And a huge 3:18 to go. The front end of a back-to-back. Off to Houston we go after this to take on the Rockets tomorrow night. Here's Williams. He's come to life in this fourth quarter. Driving across the lane. Kicks it out the door. Touch pass back to Alexander. Straight away.
Nice. Let's go. Rebound by Oso.
Away from Holmgren. Booker gives up the dribble. Back across the floor now to Brooks. Brooks driving on one.
Dylan for 3. There you go, Dylan! It was a long 2.
Ties it up 100. Goodwin tied up Williams. Gives it up. 6 on the shot clock. Alexander, ball fake. O'Neal.
Nice. Let's go.
Contest. Booker with a save. Suns have got the best closing clutch field goal percentage in the league. Can they do it again here?
Come on, boys. Come on.
Booker waiting. Anticipating.
You're down by 17 at one point.
On the drive. Jumps it past to Goodwin. Just getting the
There you go, Jordan! Jordan Goodwin with the... Oh, that was a long 2 once again.
Booker doing a nice job holding on to that ball and get it back to Goodwin.
0.6 on the shot clock when he splashed down at home. Alexander spinning, driving. And we'll get the whistle and the foul on Booker. Third personal on Booker.
Well, in that first half, the Suns did such a nice job on Gilgeous-Alexander. Only 1 free throw in that first half, and now he gets to the line for number 8 and 9.
Well, you knew it was going to be a matter of time.
Well, is Shane not happy about something that the official gave the ball too soon, or somebody stepped in?
Get over it. And that Shea made the second one. So 1 and 2 there. Time to slow it down.
1 point Phoenix lead. Caruso stepping out on Booker. Booker driving. Creates some space.
Nope.
Can't get the roll.
Shit.
One minute to go. Williams step back three.
Nice. Let's go. Come on. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Suns need a quality possession here. Fans on their feet here at the Mortgage Matchup Center. Brooks with 19, a big second half.
This feels like a playoff game right here.
Teammates going at it. Brooks, step back.
There you go, Dylan! For 3! Woo! Yeah!
A stinger in the face of Alexander.
Ha ha! It's not over yet.
You basically have 3 guys on the floor, Dylan Brooks, Goodwin, and Booker, all capable of scoring. And you talked about it earlier in the game, K-Ray, as far as Dylan Brooks.
This might be game of the year. This might be game of the year right here.
Guy, but also Brooks this season, averaging the most points he ever has, which giving the confidence, giving the ability to say, hey, take those shots, and he's taking them in clutch situations.
16 of his 22 have come here in the
That Golden State game was pretty good.
Importantly, 14 of those have come
The Timberwolves game was pretty good, but I think this might be game of the year right here.
Yeah, just the patience. And, we said early in the third quarter, you're wondering, because it got really chippy and physical, and what that fourth quarter was going to be like. And, it all comes down to defense, but boy, right now, the Suns knocking down some really big shots.
But now it's going to be about the money side of the ball, which is the defensive side here.
Absolutely, not putting the Thunder at the free throw line to slow this game up.
Suns have hit 7 of their last 8. And because it's a 2-possession game, Annie, I would anticipate a quick 2-for-1 opportunity here for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've done a good job getting in the paint, trying to draw fouls. Oldham and Williams have done a great job scoring points.
Alexander took a peek. The Suns closed him off. Pull up in the paint. Holmgren grabbing the offensive rebound and the putback got it.
All right, now we're going to play the foul game.
Between the shot and game clock. So now
Come on. Gotta play smart. Timeout. Timeout, Suns.
They'll have 1 remaining.
Both teams have 1 remaining.
Timeout on the floor. 26.3 left. A white knuckle ride to the finish.
Fuck is this shit, dude?
Suns in front. The Phillips.
And Denver Brooks with a great inside to Oso. And then using that screen, little step back right there. Again, just coming off and stepping behind the three-point line with a clutch 3.
O'Neal to trigger the inbound. They'll bring it down to Brooks. Jordan defending, playing with 5 personal fouls.
Damn it!
And lost the handle.
That's the one fucking thing we couldn't do.
They've done such a good job taking care
The
of the
one
basketball.
fucking thing we couldn't do.
So that will give the Thunder a chance to set up the last shot. Suns do not have a foul to give.
Oh.
Good one. Boy, he had the steal, but momentum carried him out of bounds as he ripped it out of the hands of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he risen to the challenge here. Does a great job getting his hand in there, slides it. And the Suns just couldn't come up with it.
14.8 left. Caruso on the inbound. And they're going to get a kick. Boy, heads up play there.
Yeah, Williams.
Because Williams had circled around, he was taking a wide
Oh, nice.
cut to the basket.
No, wait, no, not. Just.
JT, you're trying to get clarification, so it should be 14.8. They showed shot clock, but the shot clock has been turned off.
It's a matter of getting through screens now and communicating.
Thunder have one timeout remaining. Caruso throws it into the backcourt. Williams has the basketball, driving on the baseline, pull up,
Fuck. Timeout.
8.2 left.
8.2 left. Woo! My heart, man. My heart can't take this. This literally feels like a playoff game, and it's fucking January.
Suns ball when we come back.
All right, Chester. Chester, I'm dying right now.
Suns Thunder 8.2. This has been a heavyweight battle this entire second half, but Jalen Williams, the former Perry Puma, got to his spot.
We crossed the 1 minute to go mark over 8.5 minutes ago.
11 points coming here in this fourth quarter, 23 for the game.
Suns going with shooters.
O'Neal been so good all season long. Colin Gillespie is the guy that they have looked to in these situations. Got his game winner against Minnesota. Looking for Booker.
Run it down. Just run it down and then.
Defending. Booker eyes the clock. Sun spreading the floor.
Book for three. Yeah! Book! Let's go! Let's go, Book! Yeah! Yeah! 0.7 seconds left on the clock. Man.
O'Neal with a nice pass in.
Woo!
Booker with Caruso been on him most of the game when he's been in. Booker, who has struggled from the three-point line, shooting 29%. But when it counts, he has
Let's go!
come through.
One of the league's best defenders. Two of them coming at him.
He makes it anyway.
Uno says, in your eye hole.
What a game. It's not over. Not over yet. That is enough time to get a catch and shoot three.
Game's not over. It's a basket. Yep, got it made. We're up. But let's go out and we got to defend.
Well, we said this Suns team, #1 in the clutch and field goal percentage. In the fourth quarter, they are 6 of 9 from three. They were 11 of 34 the first three quarters. Well, 0.7 left.
It is enough time to make a catch and shoot three.
They need a three.
Jordan Ott quickly instructing Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams will defend the inbound, trying not to give Alex Caruso any kind of a clean look. Caruso, quick inbound. Mitchell lets it go.
Let's go! Suns win it! Let's go! Woohoo! We did it!
They've won 4 straight here.
Let's go!
And without 2 key players, if you haven't noticed, they have put the rest of the league on notice. 14-5 to close out the game. Another huge closing quarter run by this Suns club. Devin Booker with another game winner. Just your basic spicy.
Let's go!
Sunday night, Annie.
Well, it certainly went back and forth, and as much as the Suns got down early, and we talked about it, this team does not quit. There's such confidence, and not an arrogance, but it's just a confidence that's like, we're not going down easy. And they didn't go down tonight.
Let's swing it down to Amanda. Goody, the man of the moment.
We're already getting the celebrations going, but Goody, the Suns just took down the top team in the NBA.
Here's Jordan Goodwin.
Win against them for the first time this season for you guys. What did this one take?
It took everybody. It took a team effort. Took the fans, this place right here, having the energy behind us, definitely gave us an extra lift.
How much did this team have the belief and the willpower as well, knowing that this was what you were capable of?
I mean, we're solid. We already know we can compete with anybody in this league. We just got to go out there and prove it every night. And like I said, as far as confidence, we're confident every time we hit this floor.
Booker had the game winner. How much poise did he show with that three-pointer?
No emotion. That's what he do. I mean, that's all we got him. I mean, that's Devin Booker for you.
Well, we also have to celebrate you. You had a new career high tonight with 26 points. Also, three-pointers made with 8. At what point, Jordan, did you just realize everything that you were shooting was going in?
After my second one. I started feeling good. My teammates did a good job. Give me open shots.
Well, thank you.
Goody. That boy bad. Career high 26. Career high 8 made 3.
That's game of the year right there.
Stunned the Thunder coming back from 18 down. Next broadcast on Arizona's family, well, happens to be tomorrow. The Suns head to Houston to take on the Rockets some game time.
You're down by 17 at one point.
For our entire crew, Jim Wu on staff, Steven Simpson, our stage manager, director Bob Adlock, producer Brock Trapp, Amanda Bluegrad, the Hall of Famer, Ann Myers Drysdale. I'm Kevin Ray saying so long, good night from downtown Phoenix. Now stay tuned for Suns Game Time postgame, sponsored by Sweet James, with your host, Tom Leander and Tom Chambers.
Ah! Well, let's go! All right, well, that'll improve my stream record on the year. I did not think I'd be saying that tonight, but my stream record has improved on the year to 17-9. And all time, that'll improve my record to 71-62 on the stream. Let's go! Jordan Goodwin career high night. What an awesome game. I'll remember that one for a long time. That's like my, like Syracuse beat Tennessee a few weeks ago. And, like, the crowd stormed the court. This is like the equivalent of that for me. For OKC, Lou Dort had 13. Jalen Williams had 23. Chet Holmgren had 18. Cason Wallace had 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 25. Alex Caruso had 2. AJ Mitchell had 13. Brandon Carlson had 0. Aaron Wiggins had 5. Kenrich Williams had 3. Isaiah Joe had 0. And Chris Youngblood didn't play. For the Phoenix Suns, the victorious Phoenix Suns, Dylan Brooks put up 22. Royce O'Neal had 3. Mark Williams had 8. Devin Booker had 24. Colin Gillespie had 8. Jordan Goodwin had a career high 26 points tonight. Ryan Dunn put up 9. Osa Iguodaro had 5. Jamari Bouye had 0. Isaiah Livers had 3. And then Rasheer Fleming, Nigel Hayes-Davis, Kaman Malawach, and Nick Richards all did not play. But all right, I'm going to end this stream right here. It was a fun time tonight. Suns win 108-105, game of the year. Jaden wanted me to stream football tonight. He was like, you should stream the Ravens and Steelers game. I am so glad I did not listen to him. Because this was game of the year. Steelers look like they have made a comeback, though. They have taken the lead. So that's not great. I don't like the Steelers. But yeah, all right. I'm going to end this shit right here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll be back live tomorrow night.